Hi everyone. Today I'll be walking you through the an important tool in terms of the LinkedIn outreach automation, including the AI feature. So this tool is about the Aimfox. So why Aimfox? When it launched, I think I got the free trial option and I tried. So I've been using that tool. I think it's been 3 months continuously using that tool. So I want to show you what are the how the tool works and what are the best possibilities you can include to automate your LinkedIn outreach, and of course how you can increase your overall leads interactions. Yeah, once you log into the accounts, so first you need to connect your account either. So it will give you two options, like either directly using your username and the password, just enter in the tool and this can be done, or install their Chrome extra and then you can able to use that extension and log into the LinkedIn account. So once you logged into the account, you will see the home tab here, where it will it gives the overview, basically the dashboard of how. So yeah, so once you connected the accounts, let's talk about the campaigns. So first, how to the main key part of this video is about how you can maximize your outreach using the Aimfox tool. So when you so on the you see the tab create campaign. So once you click on the create campaign, you will see these 6 options. So first let me explain very briefly and what these 6 campaigns types about. So the first one is the search campaign. Search campaign is basically like you can search with the key and filter with the location, company, and you can either even add the negative keywords, like you don't want the term in that search. So you can refine that based on your campaign criteria. And the next one is the event campaign. Event campaign is basically the if you have attended any event recently through LinkedIn, then you can plug that event and the attendees of that event you can target with your outreach. Then the list campaign, okay, you have the CSV file of the your prospect LinkedIn URLs, then you can just upload them here and you can able to target them through Aimfox outreach campaigns. Then the fourth one, the post campaign. So example, let's say you have any influencer you are in your category or any industry, and you want to target the people who interacted with those posts, and you want to reach out to them. So this would be the that post campaign. You can just copy that post URL and say that, okay, I want to target who liked that post, who commented on that post, etc. And the group campaign, of course, with the name suggests, so you can target the LinkedIn group which you have been part of. So first you need to be part of that groups, and then you can add that group, and then you can target the users who are part of that group campaign. And the drip campaign, this is actually the recent addition from the Aimfox, which where it says to reach effectively your first degree connection. So let's say you have around 5,000 6,000 first degree connections in LinkedIn, and you want to filter out those things, and so you want to target them using a sequence of messages to even for different purposes. So you can use this drip campaign so to exclusively target your first degree connections. So let's start creating campaign one by one, so that we can understand very deeply how the performance, and also I'll give you the insider tips how to maintain your account, so to avoid any ban or anything from the LinkedIn. Before that, I'll just give you I want to focus on one setting here. So when you go to the accounts linked accounts tab, after you linked your account to the Aimfox, you will see the details here. On this 3 tab, just click on this settings. So this settings are very important. So this is where you can set up the weekly limits for 3 types. One is sending the connection request, sending the messages, sending the emails, and proxy location. So login location, please keep the login location, don't change the login location with your original location, and it will flag the LinkedIn. And also the to start with. So let's say you just starting with the Aimfox, so just start with the 50 connection requests, 50 messages, 15 mails, and slowly once you after some time and keep using the Aimfox, slowly improve the limits. So don't just opt for 200 in the first itself, so that it will not be a viable option, because LinkedIn may think this is a bot trying to do this stuff on from our side. So it better to keep it minimum. It's like simple process like sending the cold email. So when you send the first, you do the warm up. First you send a limited number of emails so that it will not send into the spam, and you eventually increase the email counts, right? So that's how you need to simply stick to the 50 things, 50 requests, messages, emails from the first, and then slowly increase it. I also suggest you to take the premium LinkedIn premium option, so it would be better because you will have more you will have the limitation, more limits for the even the connection request, from the messages or for the email. So that would be a better option to do that. Okay, once so now we understood the important settings, now we can go look at the campaigns. Yeah, so first I'll start with start with the search campaign. So first select that and click on the next, and then give it a name. What would be the campaign name? Be specific with the name structure, because after creating multiple campaigns, you will not be very clear about what was this campaign about and all these things. And also you can select the LinkedIn account here. So you can, of course, you can link more than one account, so you can run multiple campaigns from the same Aimfox account. And the next important setup is the outreach type. So how you want to reach out to the users. So there are two options mainly here. So one is connect. What this is connect means, connect basically first send the connection request to your target audience, and then after some time, if you set up any messaging like after connecting I want to send a message or email, so that this is the option. And also along with that, you can also opt for sending the emails for the open profile. So let's say for few of the profiles we can direct message them even without the connection, so if they have option to a free message, so that can be viable. And the second option, email. So email is basically like you just want to send the email without even sending the connection request. So the best tip what I've observed is the best outreach type which works is the connect type, because it is important to have the connection. So first, it shouldn't feel like we are just bombarding with the messages to the prospects. So first let's connect and then plan the email, so that way it will be even it will increase our LinkedIn network, and also it will also show some authenticity, like if they connected, so they'll see our profile and it will give some background, and then if you send a message after one day, or then maybe we can follow up later. So that way you can you have the best performance results with this outreach type. Also just try with the email also, see how, but this depends on the limit from the LinkedIn, but which is not clearly specified by LinkedIn, like how many emails, free emails you can send with the premium option. The one more thing, it only uses free email from our thing. It will not use our pay email quota. So LinkedIn is not clear about how many free emails you can send with this outreach type. So just try and see the results for yourself. So for now I'll go with the connect type, and then target audience. So by default it says 250, but yeah, we can adjust to 100 to up to up to 1000. So for the first campaign I suggest with the 100, because there is one more important thing you should know. So when you create a campaign and identify targets, so those targets will be logged for this campaign. So let's say you have created this campaign and it is live, and you want to create the same campaign with the same target audience, let's say, and you can't target these people. I mean, it should be other. So that's important thing to know, and I'll show you, how that locking works. And once you have selected the audience 100 and then click on the create campaign, yeah, here we come to this keywords and the keyword type. So here we can enter any type of keywords, like example, let's say if I want to target marketers, then I can select the keyword type, whether it's a general keyword type, like it will go through all the profiles, and wherever the marketer's word is there in the profile, it will fetch. Or you want to just only, okay, the keyword type should be a company keyword site. You can select whether the category, like whether it can be in the title, whether it can be a title, whether it can be a school, whether it can be a company. So you can test with that option. So let's say once you selected that, okay, I want marketers to be in the title, and I just press enter. Here the targeting, once I added this criteria, it will slowly shows our preview of how many how many profiles match this criteria, and based on filters you can also check that. So the other important thing, okay, once you added this, you can mark this as whether you want to include this as 100% or you want to make it as an exclusion. So these are the options which are really important, and it can be have depends, it really depends on our outreach types. This setting clearly gives us the audience profile. So with these settings, you will be have much more control over your filtering your prospect audience, and you can have enter multiple keywords, and you can mark them as a optional or must include. So you can do that. And these are the keywords, and these are the predefined filters which are available right now. So one is the location, so you can filter out using the locations, and the other is the industries, and you can just type whatever the industry you want to target, so it will fetch that information. Let's say hospitality, I search, yeah, see. So then you can select what are the current companies they are working at, and you want to target specific companies or past companies, and or followers of some influencer you want to target, and their schools. If you want to target by their skill set, so you can also target, and even with the profile language. So these are the various options you can have, so that it will be very much it will be very easy for us to target very specific prospects instead of going very generic. Yeah, let's say remove this, so that filters will have more number of prospects. Yeah, okay, here it showed 60. Let's say okay, we'll go with that. And once it will give you I mean, like the preview of out of 60, it will give you the preview of profile, so you can directly go click on this link, and you can check, okay, whether this is the right profile or not. So that if it is not right profile, you can delete this option, you can delete this prospect from this audience list. So you can also check whether your filters are working out correctly for your camera objective. Then once you select this targeting option, so click on the next. So what it will do then, based on your filters, so it will fetch all the around 60 audience. So it will get that all the information here. I think it will take some time to process all the information. Yeah, it starts slowly filling up all the information of this target. So once you hit that number, it will show the 100% targets, and then you click on the next. So here it will have the now we have selected the targeting, then the audience we able to finalize, and then the campaign flow. So now it shows 39 is the number of audience we have targeted for. And okay, and then once we click on the next, then the campaign flow. So because we have selected the campaign type as the connection flow with the email, so first we want to send the connect request. So with this outreach type, Aimfox will automatically send the connection request. And if you want it to personalize with adding a connection node, of course you can add that, create the template. So it will show you an example. Let's say, so I would like there. So you can send the personal connection message. Here you can add. So when you click on the when you start creating this, it will also show you, it should be around 100 to 50 under 250 characters, and you can add these variables like first name, occupation, current company, all these to customize it. But I prefer this should be very simple and not very complex. Don't complex these messages, just like, so we are in the same industry, just want to connect, and just want to understand from your experience, just let's connect, that's it. If you want to be more on that, don't go very too much personalized, because sometimes people accept the connection request even without reading the note. So don't give much thought or important to this. Just have test with this, like, okay, test the different campaigns with connection request and the connection request note, or without that, so which performing is better. So once you add this, you can also see the preview on the right side, like how the message looks in a real LinkedIn thing. Then once you have that connection request, then the messaging sequence. So once you this is optional if you want to send, like, example, let's say, okay, after the user accepted your invite, and then maybe let's say you want to follow up, send a message follow up with them, maybe. So you can create the delay, or you can send once he accepts instantly, you can send the message, or you can send it maybe after 1 hour, 2 hours, or 1 day, 2 days. So it depends, really depends on how you want to target them. For the message sequence, you can select the it is similar to the in-mail. So you can to go up to, let's say, example, you can go up to 1900 characters. But yeah, it's I say this is like more of a writing an email, and so please focus more on this message types if you are sending, what is the objective and how the thing should work, what are the information need to be there, and also try to send maybe after 10 hours or 11 hours or 12 hours. That depends on how you want to reach out, and what is your campaign objective. So that depends on your campaigns, and you can create that delay and send that messages. So also you can see the variables, like you can have these, add these variables similar to the connection request, and so it's like writing an email. So the objective would be liking the response, and you can add multiple sequences, like, okay, first you send this message with a short note, and then you add a second follow-up message to that, and the other message. So it depends on the campaign. So I suggest nudging slowly, not pushing at one message. So slowly adding, connecting with them and understand their preferences, and then slowly introduce your offering, so that it will be easy. You will get more of you'll get more of replies to that. So once you add that, and this is a new feature added by the Aimfox, like, okay, once you have sent a connection request, you can select a time period. If they don't accept, you can withdraw that connection request, so that it will help you in again planning in other campaigns, and so it will also help you for your LinkedIn profile overall. So just select whatever the time frame you feel viable. And the next option is the in-mail. So for this connection type, outreach type, so first it will send the connection request with a note, and then you can follow up with the message, and also you can send the in-mails whichever the open profiles. So this step, it again mentions, like, it will never use the paid in-mails. So it is like the you can check this option, uncheck this option based on your you want that as well. So email optimization basically shows example. Let's say here is a three number is suggests that out of complete prospects, out of 39, Aimfox found that only 3 are the open profile which can send the emails. So if you have this option enabled and also do the same messaging type, so it will send the emails. So it's instead of a connection request. So example, let's say so for these 3 people it will not send the connection request, it will directly send the email. And so yeah, so as I suggested, I mean, you should go try more in that way, because directly sending the emails doesn't I mean, it depends. It depends on the campaigns, but I prefer, first is the connection request, then slowly adding it, because you have the option to, withdraw the connection request. So that is also the better option. So once you, added these things, messages, and everything, and then once you set up all this flow, after you click on the next. So the final part is on the schedule. Like, okay, you have set up the audience and the message you want to reach out to them. The main thing is like when you want to reach out to them. So first important step is the time zone. So the recommended time zone means basically on their targets user time zone. So this is, I think, the best option. So don't worry, don't really change this. So it will auto detect the location and send based on their time zone preferences. And we can select the time frames here, like from like whether we want to send it to on weekdays from a 9 to 5, or we also want to send only on the weekends. So it depends on your the objective of the campaign, how you want to reach out. And if you want to reach out like continuously, so you can also have the 24 hours option, like what I was actually doing, like having the 24 hours option on all the days, so that it can send my logic was like, these are not the emails where I'm not sending to a work email where user can only access during the work timings, but this is a social profile, so I can send that and users can see whenever they scrolling the social media, and there is no actually there is no time for that. So specified time for that. So that's why I thought, okay, let's try with this option. And it was working it was working good. So but if you feel that, okay, you don't want to do this way, and you want to stick to weekdays with a 9 to 5, and please feel free to schedule that. And once you have this option and then click on the next, then it basically the summary of all your settings. And then once you clear about all the stuff, either you can make the campaign live or you can schedule it for later. So this is about the search campaign. And the next campaigns, I'll just walk you through the campaign types mainly, because in this search campaign I have shown you all the process, and mostly the campaign flow and the schedule process will be same for all the things. Now go to the second campaign type, that is the post campaign. Once you click on that post campaign, and then you give it a name and select the LinkedIn type, and you also know the outreach type, the settings, then you click on the create campaign. So once you select that post search campaign, so first the important one, you need to have that post URL. Let's say you go to LinkedIn and you want to target this influencer post who has responded to that the things. Then what you can do, you can just copy that post. So you can copy link to post and then add it here. So after some time, based on the volume, so it will give you the preview of the post and also the post stats, like likes, comments, and the repost and total people. So it will also give you the ability to select only people who like that post. You want to reach out only to the comments or the repost. So once you have selected this option, then you can click on the next. And then once you selected the audience, then targeting post campaign, then it will create a audience, and then it will show you the users who liked that, commented that post, all the profiles here. And the other good part is that you can filter out these audiences using their current companies locations, and then whether they have a premium or not premium. So you can select these options. I think for the other types of campaigns, it has a limited audience filter option. So please use this based on your campaign objective. So once you have that audience thing, and the next part will be same, like you need to create that connection request, messages, follow-up messages, and the email and the schedule and the preview. So this is basically about the post campaign. Now we can look at the event campaign. Let's say if I click on the event campaign, and then here event campaign, I see there is a difference in the event campaign. Like you see the three outreach types. One is like connect, email, and the other is the message. So the connect is basically connect and email, you already know, and the message is technically the, if you are people who are attending prospects who are attending that event, or your first degree connections already, then you can send that messages. Or you are running a event campaign and you want to reach out to those first degree connections, so you can use this option. Based and select based on whatever the objective you want to use. Then select the create campaign, and it will load the events, basically whatever the events you have attended. Then here one thing I'll suggest you first, go to that event on LinkedIn and just attend, participate. Just click on the attend event, then you will see the event list here. So you can just select on that event, and any event, it will give you the all the information and all the things. Then if you click on the next, so it will show you the audiences who attended that event, and then you can filter out with the same options, like the whether like current companies, and then school locations, premium, and of course, once you have that, then you can create that connection flow with the messaging sequence, follow-up mail, email optimization, and everything. So this is mostly about the event campaign. And next we'll look at the group campaign. So group campaign is basically, so once you selected all these options, so it will fetch all the groups you are a part of. So it will search for your profile and see all the groups. Then it will list all the groups here. So select any group, and then select next option, and then it will give you that option, and then you can filter out your audiences using this options, and do the same thing like campaign flow, schedule, and the preview. Then next one is the list campaign. So list campaign is basically like, okay, once you selected that list campaign, you can upload the list of CSV files with a LinkedIn URL link. So you have the first name and the LinkedIn URL, just upload a CSV document here, and it will fetch the audience matching that LinkedIn URL, and you can filter out those options, and then do the same with the same settings like the previous campaigns. You can able to create the campaigns and then run the messaging and the email options as well. And the last one is the drip campaign. So drip campaign, as I said, this is the outreach type is only the message, because it will only send your first degree connections, because who users who already connected with you, and you can enroll any number of existing leads. Like your example, let's say you have 5,000 connections already, then you can add those 5,000 here. And the best part here is, like, let's example, you see this, I have around 5766, so that's the total connections I have. So you can filter out using the either you can use the keyword, or you can use the locations, their interest, their skills, then languages, this is basically the profile language. You have that prospect, so you can use that keywords to search for, okay, let's say if you want to search with a digital marketer, then it will search with the exact keywords, or you don't want to to shorten the you want to go with broad a target, then you can just filter out using the predefined filters, and then you can use the interest, skills, and locations to target them. And the other example here I want to highlight, so example, let's say you have run few campaigns, and then later in the future, like you want to target the prospects, users who have connected through that campaign. So example, let's say in your connection request, you can select the campaigns, previous campaigns run by you, and you can select only the specific campaign you want to reach out to the users. So there are multiple use cases on this, and you have the great potential to automate the process. But only thing you need to remember is basically like, don't be very pushy in terms of doing the messages or email campaigns, and just be on a or use the automation in terms of the mechanism. Like example, you can't continuously sit and send the messages to the people, right? So use this tool for that, and the messaging and everything, you should be more human, more centered approach, more like, okay, if you are sending a one-on-one connection request, you are sending one-on-one email, how do you do that, so in that way, try to optimize the campaigns, max try to use more to get the connections, more to get the more network, and then you can probably then send one follow-up message. Then once they reply, then you can manually do that, right? I mean, you can't get hundreds, thousands of replies, of course. So just stop at like one or two messages, follow-ups, then use your personalized approach to reach out to them and close the deal. The dashboard, you can able to see the statistics, like what 30-day, 7-day performance, like what are the profile views you got, invites you sent, how many are there accepted, and what are the email requests you sent, and what are the messages, emails, replies you got. So you can track the performance here, and also the recent leads information you can get from here. So yeah. And other features, important features, is like you can have the leads information in a single view, and you can export the all the information of your connections. You can filter out them, and you can export the data. And also you can have the inbox, where it is like the inbox directly. You can access the LinkedIn messages directly from here, and you can use the templates. You can create the templates, and you can rewrite those templates, and how the success rate is there. And I'll drop the link to the Aimfox in the description. Just access that, and you can also have the free trial, and you can use it. If you have any questions and queries, just drop a comment, and then I'll able to reply on that. Thank you.